Hey class, good evening everyone. So, how are you all doing today? Yeah, all of you are doing awesome. Are you all awesome or not? Yes, all of you are awesome. So, let us start the Umang series, and we are already done with our midterm sprint series in which we have already covered our 4 lesson, which was number system, polynomials, coordinate geometry and pair of linear equations in 2 variables, right? So after those 4 chapters, so now let us focus on the geometry. Okay, so we'll be starting with the first chapter, which is lines and angles. So today we will be dealing with the topic lines and angles, and as many of you told ki you have the doubt in the proof part, so I will be taking all the proofs one by one. So today mostly we'll be sticking to only lines and angles, parallel lines, when a pair of parallel lines is intersected by a transversal line. So what are the things? We will be only focusing up to that point. Okay, so now let's move ahead, and this is the schedule for today's 2nd September. You have at 7 p.m. Harsh Priyam sir's class, and now this is mine, right? So this is the schedule, and let's move ahead. And we have, if this was the question which I have given you in the last class, if you remember the last session of the midterm sprint, I have given you this question. So if 2, 3 and 4, 0 lie on the graph of equation this, find the value of A and B, plot the graph of the equation obtained. So I just told you, just tell me what will be the value of A and B. That was your homework. So if 2, 3 and 4, 0 are the solution, that means these points should satisfy this equation. So if I put 4, 0 in this equation, so I will be getting, see, this is x value, this is y value, so I will be getting A into 4 plus B into 0 is equal to 1. So from here you will be getting 4A is equal to 1, that means A is equal to 1 by 4. So now we have got the value of A. Now let us use the second point. The second point is 2, 3. So in this equation, now I already know that my A is 1 by 4. So the equation is x by 4 plus by is equal to 1. Let's put x is equal to 2 and y is equal to 3. So we'll be getting 2 by 4 plus b into 3 is equal to 1. 2 by 4 is nothing but 1 by 2. Shift this 1 by 2 there, you'll be getting 3b is equal to 1 by 2. Now shift this 3 there, you'll be getting b is equal to 1 by 6. So the value of A is 1 by 4 and the value of B is 1 by 6. And let us see how many have given me the correct answer. And these are the students who have given me the correct answer: Aman, Ashwin, Gauri, Lunatic Logic, Shashank, Manish, Gajanan, Yash and Sumukha. So awesome students, you are doing really well. I'm really happy that you are giving your answers regularly. That means you are learning a lot from here, and keep giving more and more answers so I can put more and more names into this board, right? So let us start today's topic, and before that, do like, share and subscribe this video. Okay, let's make a target of, let us say, 150 likes. Let's see whether we'll be able to get 150 likes or not. Okay, and share and subscribe to this channel, Vedantu Class 9th and 10th, because this is the only channel which is focusing on your 9th and 10th studies, right? So today we will be starting with the topic lines and angles. Now the name is telling you the half of the meaning, that is lines and angles, and here we'll be dealing with 2 types of line. One is intersecting line and another is parallel lines. Okay, so what will be happening in those parts? So let us start with the first thing, lines and angles. So here they have given 2 pair of parallel lines. Okay, as you can see, this is 2 pair of parallel lines. Okay, and this is your transversal line. So now many students have doubt ki sir, what is a transversal line? So remember one thing bachcho, transversal line is a line which is intersecting 2 or more lines at unique points. I'm not saying only parallel lines, any kind of line, but suppose if there are 2 lines, so the transversal line has to cut those 2 lines at different points. If there are 3 lines, the transversal line has to cut these 3 lines at 3 different points. With every line, the intersection point should be different. For example, suppose if I draw this diagram. In this case, this is one point. The intersection of this line with this parallel line, with this line is this, and with this line is here. So with 2 different lines, it has 2 different intersection points. So we'll say this is a transversal line. This is a transversal line. Correct? Now suppose take this figure for example. Okay, so this, is it a transversal line? Yes sir. Why? Because it is having two different intersection point with two lines. Now if I ask you, this is a transversal line, you will be saying yes sir, because two different intersection points with two different lines. But when I ask you, is this a transversal line? So you will say no. Okay, not a transversal line. This is not a transversal line. This is not a transversal line because with both the lines it has the same intersection point. So this line is not the transversal line, except the in out of these three, only these two are transversal. This is not a transversal line. And if I move ahead again, this will be a transversal. Yes sir, this will be a transversal. So what we got to know, sir, this is a transversal, but this is not transversal. Right? So this is how you define what is a transversal line. So the transversal line is a line which intersect two or more lines at different points. Now we know that sir, what is intersecting lines? The line will be intersecting. What are parallel lines? The parallel lines are the lines which do not intersect each other. They will be, no matter how much you extend them, they will not be intersecting. These lines, if I will extend them, they will intersect at some point. These two lines have also intersected. So the parallel lines will not intersect. Okay. So this chapter is all about when two parallel lines is intersected by a transversal line. As you can see, there are total 8 angles formed: A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H. So this is about the study of those things only. Now let us first discuss one different type of angle, which is vertically opposite angle. So let us say these two lines, let us say that these two lines, okay, these two lines now have intersected. They are intersecting lines, right? Now in these intersecting lines, I am telling you that total 4 angles are formed. Let us say this is angle 1, angle 2, angle 3 and angle 4. So what does it say is that angle 1 is equal to angle 3 and angle 2 is equal to angle 4. These are called pair of vertically opposite angles. Okay, now how do you identify vertically opposite angles? Remember the X sign. The X sign is the identification mark. The X sign is the identification mark, as you can see. So two lines, when they are intersecting, there will be total 4 angles formed. And in those 4 angles, the opposite angles are equal. So angle 1 is equal to angle 3, angle 2 is equal to angle 4. How do we prove it? Okay, before proving this, all of you must know that a straight line at any point have an angle of 180 degrees. Right? A straight line at any point have an angle of 180 degree. Now suppose if I draw a line in between here, so I can say, let us say this is my angle P and this is my angle Q. So I can say, sir, P plus Q is equal to 180 degree. Yes, because total is 180 degree. It is a straight line. So this P and Q, they are called linear pair. They are called linear pair. So if there is a straight line, now no matter how many parts you will divide it into, let us say 1, 2 and 3. Let me draw a clear diagram. Okay, let us say it is a straight line. 1, 2, 3. Now let us say this is M, N, O, P. So in this case, angle M plus angle N plus angle O plus angle P will be 180 degree, right? Because it is a straight angle. Okay, understood? So this is the basic part which we have to remember. Now using this only, we will be finding out why angle 1 is equal to angle 3, angle 2 is equal to angle 4. Okay, so now as I know that, sir, this is a straight line, so angle 1 plus angle 2. Angle 1 plus angle 2 is equal to 180 degree, right? This is my first equation. Second equation, I will say, sir, angle 2 and angle 3 will also be equal to 180 degree because it is a straight line. Okay, first time I have taken this straight line, this is 180 degree. Okay, this is 180 degree. I'm talking about this part. And the second time I'm talking about this part. This is 180 degree. Okay, so two different lines I am taking. So now I will say angle 2 plus angle 3 is equal to 180 degree, right? So this portion I am talking about. Now, as you know that this is my second equation. Okay, now as you know, this first equation is also equal to 180 degree. Both the equation, their RHS is same. So if in two equation the RHS is same, the LHS will also be equal. So from here I can say, sir, angle 1 plus angle 2 is equal to angle 2 plus angle 3. Angle 2 and angle 2 will get cancelled. You will get angle 1 is equal to angle 3. Okay, so this is how you can prove that vertically opposite angles are equal. So similarly, if you will take the case of angle 1 plus angle 4 is equal to, or say angle 2 plus angle 3 is equal to 180 degree and angle 3 plus angle 4 is equal to 180 degree, you will be getting the pair of angle 2 is equal to angle 4. So this is how we can prove vertically opposite angles. Okay, so the identification mark of vertically opposite angles is X and the opposite angles are equal. Now let's move to the next part, corresponding angles. What are corresponding angles? And it is an axiom. Okay, this is an axiom. What does an axiom means? That, sir, we know it is true, but proof part is not necessary, or we cannot prove it. It's an axiom. We know it is true. Okay, so these two will be the base, vertically opposite angle and corresponding angles. These will be my base, and similarly I will be using this corresponding angle axiom. I will prove the other parts, right? What does this say, corresponding angle axioms? See, as you can see that this part, there are total 8 angles formed. There are total 8 angle forms, right? So A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H. Now if I cut it from here, cut it from between, from here, okay, and take this part and I shift it over here, you will see that A and E will set here, B and F will be at the same point, D and H will be at the same point, and C and G will be at the same point. Okay, so the angles which will be coinciding with each other, because you will cut it from here, as you can see, this line is same here, this line is parallel, so it is same here. So the angle between these two will be same here. This angle will also be same here. So all the angles will be equal. I have just told you how to imagine it. Okay, so take it from here, shift it there. So from here you can see that angle A is equal to angle E, angle B is equal to angle F, angle C is equal to angle G, and angle D is equal to angle H. These four are the pairs of corresponding angle. These four are the pairs of corresponding angle. Remember this thing, what are the property of corresponding angles? They are equal. They are equal. Okay, they are what? Equal. So it's very important thing to remember, corresponding angles, they are equal. Understood? It is very important part right now. So remember, the condition is, if two parallel lines are intersected by a transversal line, the pair of corresponding angles formed are equal. Understood? And this is an axiom, so we don't have a proof for it. Okay, they are directly, we can visualize it that, okay, if I'll cut it from here and I'll paste it there, I'll get the same thing. I'll get the same thing. Understood? Okay, chalo. So now let's move to the next part, which is interior alternate angle. Interior alternate angle. So now let us first focus on this thing, interior. I would like to tell you all what are the interior angles here. As you can see, total 8 angles are formed. So this C, D, E and F, they are your interior because they are formed on the inside. Okay, and your A, B, G and H, they will be your exterior angle because they are formed on the outside. Okay, so these inner one are the interior, those outer 4 are the exterior. So total, when two parallel lines are intersected by one transversal line, total 4 interior angles and 4 exterior angles. Okay, so interior, so I have told you what is interior, what is exterior. Now let us focus on the alternate. Let us focus on the part of alternate. So alternate means opposite. Remember. So if I take, suppose, this interior angle, let us say interior angle C. Okay, so which interior angle is on the opposite side? So as you can see, sir, C is up here, so this F is down and C is towards your left, so F is on the right. So this thing, this F will be the opposite. So interior opposite. The identification for this is Z. Okay, as you can see here, there is a Z formation. Okay, so from here I can say angle C and angle F are a pair. Similarly, one more pair you will be getting, that pair will be equal to this. Right? So this D and E. So angle D and angle E. Now what is the property? The property is interior alternate angles are also equal. That means they are equal to each other. So angle C is equal to angle F, angle D is equal to angle E. That is the property right now. Okay, so they are equal. Why? Because they are interior alternate angle. Understood? Now let us prove it. Let us prove. How can we prove it, sir? First, I have told you how to identify them. Now let us see how can we prove it. Okay, I know that, sir, angle B and angle F, they are corresponding angle, right, sir? So I can say ki, sir, angle B is equal to angle F. Why? The reason is corresponding angle. And bachcho, it is very important to write your reason in geometry. Understood? Whenever you are writing answer, it's very important to write your reason. Then you can say ki, sir, I have one more thing. What? You have told me about vertically opposite angle. I will say yes. So sir, see, here is an X formation. I'll say yes, correct. So according to this, sir, B should be equal to C also. Right, correct. Angle B and angle C should be equal. So I will be saying that angle B is equal to angle C. Why? Because vertically opposite angle. Now look at this equation 1 and equation 2. Angle B is equal to angle F. Angle B is equal to angle C. So if LHS are equal, I will say RHS are also equal, right? They both are equal to same thing. So from here I can say angle C is equal to angle F. Okay, so this is how, using corresponding angle and vertically opposite angle, I can get the next part, which is angle C is equal to angle F. Both are equal, and this pair, identification mark is what? Z. They are called interior alternate angle. They are called interior alternate angle. Now on the same terms, tell me one thing, what should be exterior alternate angle? So first thing, when I'm talking about exterior alternate angle, alternate meaning I know is what? Opposite. Acha, it is wait, let me change the slide. Exterior alternate angle. So alternate I know is what? Opposite. And exterior angles also have shown. So for this exterior angle A, the opposite side angle is what? H, right? And for this exterior angle B, the opposite is what? G. So I will say angle A and angle H are related, and angle B and angle G are related. And what is the relation between them? The relation is they are also equal. They are what? Exterior alternate angle. Okay, so corresponding angles are equal, vertically opposite angles are equal, interior alternate are equal, and exterior alternate angles are also equal. How do we prove it? Again, using the same thing. Now see, I know that, sir, angle A is equal to angle E. Angle A is equal to angle E. Why? Because they are corresponding angle. So I can say, sir, angle A is equal to angle E. Why? Because corresponding angle. Right? Now the next part, as you know that, sir, this angle E, sir, look here, sir, one more X as you have told. So if this X is here, the vertically opposite angle should be equal. So you can say that, sir, angle E and angle H should be equal. I will say yes. So now you will say ki, sir, angle H is equal to angle E because of vertically opposite angle. Again, first equation, second equation, as you can see, A is equal to E and H is also equal to E. So these two are both equal to same thing. That means A and H are also equal. So again I can say angle A is equal to angle H. Okay, so as you can see, every time I am using vertically opposite angles and corresponding angles axiom, and I am proving the other parts. So what we have got, vertically opposite angles are equal, X is the identification mark. Corresponding angle, cut it from the midpoint, paste it at the same place, the same thing, whatever angles will coincide, they will be a corresponding angle. For interior and exterior alternate angles, I have told they are equal, and identification mark is what? Z. Identification mark is Z. Okay. Now let's move ahead. The next is interior consecutive angles. Now this is very important, interior consecutive angle. Okay. Now see, interior, so I have shown you what are interior. As alternate meaning was opposite, consecutive means same side. Okay, consecutive meaning is what? Same side. So interior I am talking about, so C, D, E, F I am talking. Now if I am talking about this interior angle, let us say C. Let us say C. So as you can see that this transversal line is dividing these interior angles into two parts. One part we have C and E, other part we have D and F, right? So this C and E is one pair because they are on the same side of the transversal, and D and F is one pair because they are on the same side of the transversal. So from here you will get angle C and angle E have some relation, and angle D and angle F have some relation. Okay, now what should be that relation? See, till now we have got vertically opposite angles, corresponding angle, interior alternate, exterior alternate, all of them were equal. But in case of consecutive angles, they are not equal, they are supplementary. They are what? Supplementary. What do you mean by supplementary? That means two angles whose sum is equal to 180 degree. That means angle C plus angle E is equal to 180 degree. Angle D plus angle F will also be equal to 180 degree. Remember this thing. Okay. And as you can see, this angle is acute. We can see this angle is obtuse. This angle is obtuse, so this angle is acute. So they are in a pair. Acute plus obtuse is 180 degree. But in case of corresponding, you will see obtuse, obtuse, acute, acute. So same types of angle every time in interior alternate, exterior alternate, corresponding vertically opposite angle, acute were equal to acute, obtuse were equal to obtuse. But here we have got what? Consecutive angles is the pair of interior consecutive, that means same side angles, and in this one is acute, one is obtuse, so their sum together all together is 180 degree. Now how do we prove it? Again, proving will not take much time. First thing, sir, I know that angle A is equal to angle E. I will say yes. So you will say, sir, angle A is equal to angle E because corresponding angles, right? Now, as you know that angle A and angle E are equal, and you want to get angle E plus angle C, correct? Yes or no? I know one more thing, sir, that angle A plus angle E, angle A plus angle C, angle A plus angle C should be 180 degree because it is a straight line linear pair. So I can say, sir, angle A plus angle C is equal to 180 degree. Why? Because it is linear pair or a straight angle, whatever, right? Angle A plus angle C is 180 degree. I have got from here, and I know angle A is equal to angle E. That means in place of angle A, if I write angle E, will it make any difference? No, because they are equal. So if I write angle E here, I will be getting angle E plus angle C is equal to 180 degree, and hence proved. Understood? So here we are using, when up to alternate angles, we have used corresponding angles and vertically opposite angles, and now here we have used the linear pair and corresponding angles. Understood? Okay. Similarly, you can get for D and F as well. Angle B is equal to angle F, corresponding angle, and angle B plus angle D is equal to 180 degree. So replace B with F, you'll be getting angle D plus angle F is equal to 180 degree, right? Chalo. Now let's move to the next type of angle. The next is exterior consecutive angle. Now you tell me what should be the pair. What should be the pair? You know what are exterior angles, and consecutive means what? Same side, right? So let me quickly know in the chat box what should be the consecutive angles, right? So this is the transversal. Exterior angles, what are those? A, B, G and H, and consecutive means on the same side. So angle A and angle G, and angle B and angle H. So angle A, angle G, angle B, angle H, and the relation for consecutive angles, as I have told you, is what? Supplementary. So their sum will be equal to 180 degree. Their sum will be equal to 180 degree. Right? Now, how do we prove it? Again, same method. See, as you know that I know, sir, angle A, and I want to prove angle A and angle G. So I know, sir, angle C and angle G are corresponding angle. Angle C is equal to angle G. Why? Because of corresponding angle. Right? Now, as I know that, sir, angle C and angle G are corresponding angle, and I know that, sir, and also I know this thing, that angle A plus angle G I want, angle A plus angle G, and C is equal to G I have told, and I know, so now I can say, sir, angle A plus angle C is equal to 180 degree. Why? Because linear pair. Correct? Because of linear pair. So angle A and angle C, they are linear pair. Just replace C with G, so you'll be getting angle A plus angle G is equal to 180 degree. Now remember, bachcho, this proof can be done in many different ways. All of you can use different values and you can get the answer. You can even start with, sir, angle C is equal to angle G. You can start with angle A is equal to angle E. Then you can say E plus G is 180 degree. So replace E with A. So again you will be getting angle A plus angle G. Okay, so you can do it in different ways also. Okay, but your answer will be same. So I have told you how to identify the different kind of pairs. How to identify the different kind of pairs, right? Now let's move ahead with some questions. Let's move ahead with some questions. The first question is this. In the given figure, AOC is a straight line. Find the value of 3x. This is 3x, not 2x. This is 3x. Okay, this is 3x. So again, very easy. Since they have given AOC is a straight line, what is the use of giving AOC as a line? So that you will know that this whole angle is equal to 180 degree. That was the only use. So we have utilized this information. So now I get to know that, sir, AOC is equal to 180 degree because it is a straight line. Correct? Now, since I know, sir, AOC is equal to AOB plus BOC, so angle AOC is equal to AOB plus angle BOC, and again is equal to 180 degree. What is angle AOB equal to? 60 degrees plus angle BOC is equal to 3x is equal to 180. So now it's a linear equation. Solve it further. 3x is equal to 120. That means x is equal to 120 upon, which is 40. So x is equal to 40. Acha, you have to find out the value of 2x. You have to find out the value of 2x. So if x is 40, 2x will be equal to 2 into 40, which is nothing but 80. Okay. So you have to find out the value of 2x. So first find out the value of x and then go for the value of 2x. Understood? Chalo, let's move to the next question. The next question is this. In the given figure, POQ is a line. Find the value of x. Again, quickly, within 30 seconds, let me see how many of you will be able to give me the answer. Quickly, tell me what should be the answer. 30 seconds you have. Let me see. What is the value of x? Right? Okay. So, I know, sir, this angle plus this angle plus this angle whole is 180 degree because POQ is a line. So I can say, sir, 40 plus 4x plus 3x is equal to 180 degree. So you got 40 plus 7x is equal to 180 degree. So 7x is equal to 180 minus 40 is 140 degree. So x is equal to 20 degree. So what do you have to find out? Find out the value of x. X is nothing but 20 degrees. So easy questions. Once you have understood the concept, you will find these questions are too easy. Third, the exterior angles obtained on producing the base of a triangle both ways are 100 and 120 degrees. Find all the angles. Now, we have learned this property in in lower grades that sum of all the three angles of a triangle is equal to 180 degree, right? So let us draw a triangle here. Now they have told ki sir, when you extend this side, the exterior angle formed, this is equal to 100 degree and this is equal to 120 degree, and you have to find out the values of all these three angles. Okay, these three angles you have to find out the value. As I know, this is a linear pair, right? This is a linear pair. So let us say this is x, this is y, and this is z. So I can say, sir, 100 plus x is equal to 180 degree. So you got x is equal to 80 degree. Write the explanation, linear pair. Then the next part here, sir, 120 plus y. 120 plus y is again equal to 180 degrees. So we'll get y is equal to 60 degrees. Correct? So we got the value of x and y. And the third value, the z, we will be getting is, as I know, sum of three interior angles of a triangle is 180 degree. So I'll say x plus y plus z is equal to 180 degree. So here we have 80 plus 60 plus z is equal to 180 degree. So from here you'll be getting z is equal to 180. 80 plus 60 is 140, shifted there, minus 140. So you'll be getting z is equal to 40 degrees. Understood? Z is equal to 40 degree. So easy problems, very easy problems in the geometry. Once you have understood the concept, you will be getting these problems very easy. Okay, so now let's move to the next question. The next question is this: in the given figure, A is greater than B by 1/3 of a right triangle. Find the values of A and B. Now it's a good question. See what they have told, that in this question A is greater than B by 1/3 of a right triangle. That means first thing I can say is that, sir, A is means equal to greater than B. That means B more, it is more than B something. How much more, we'll find out. So that means B plus greater than B by how much it is greater? It is greater than 1/3 of a right angle. So 1/3 of a right angle is nothing but 3 ones are and 30 times. So that means this is the first equation. So from here I got to know ki sir, A is equal to B plus 30. Right? Is there any other equation given in the question? No. Yes. Here what they have told ki sir, find the values of A and B. As I can see, this is a straight line. So I know A plus B is equal to 180 degree. A plus B is equal to 180 degree. Now what is the value of A? We know A is equal to B plus 30. So in this equation, in place of A, I can get B plus 30. So I'll be saying, sir, B plus 30 plus B is also equal to 180 degree. Why? Because A is equal to B plus 30. So you got 2B plus 30 is equal to 180 degree. Shift 30 there, so you'll be getting 2B is equal to 150 degree and B is equal to 150 by 2, which is 75. B is 75 and A is equal to 75 plus 30, which means A is equal to 105 degrees. A is equal to 105 degrees. So these are the two values. Yes, understood? So this is how we have solved the question. Okay, chalo, now let's move to the next question. The next question is, in the given figure, show that AB is parallel to EF. You have to show that AB is parallel to EF. Now remember this thing very carefully, bachcho, that whatever the proofs which we have done, corresponding angle, interior alternate angle, exterior alternate angle, interior consecutive angle and exterior consecutive angles, these 5 angles, okay, when two parallel lines are passing through, when two parallel lines are intersected by a transversal line, so these pair of angles formed are equal. Okay, now we have all the inverse as well true. What is inverse? That I am telling you, if suppose two lines are here, suppose you have these two lines here, let's say these two lines are here, okay, let us say, okay, or it should not look like this, chalo, let us say these two lines are here. I am not told whether these two lines are parallel or not. I have even given you only one information, that this angle is 140 and this angle is 40. Can you prove this is parallel? Yes, we know that, sir, these two are a pair of interior alternate angle. Okay, and the sum of interior alternate angle is 180 degree. That means the lines will be parallel. So it works both ways. If lines are parallel, interior alternate angles are supplementary. If interior alternate angles are supplementary, lines are parallel. Similarly, if lines are parallel, corresponding angles are equal. If corresponding angles are equal, lines are parallel. Okay, so it works both the ways. That means I have to prove out of those 5 angles, some of them true, so that I will be getting these AB parallel to EF. First thing I can say, so this angle is 70 and 30 plus 40, this angle is 70, right? So I know that, sir, angle ABC is equal to angle BCD. Both are equal to 70 degree. And can you tell me which pair is it? Suppose if this is a line here and if this is the line here, and if you see this BC as a transversal, can you tell me which pair is it? This is forming, as you can see, interior angles. Both are interior angles and on the opposite side. So I also know one thing, that they are a pair of interior opposite angles, sorry, interior alternate angles, right? So since interior alternate angles are supplementary, okay, since they are supplementary, so using converse theorem, using converse of interior alternate angle theorem, I can say that, what I can say, that AB is parallel to CD. First result, what I have got, that, sir, AB is parallel to CD, but I want to prove AB is parallel to EF. We'll get there. So till now what we have got, sir, AB is parallel to CD. Okay, let us write that result. We got, sir, AB is parallel to CD. This is my first result. Now let us look here. As you see, now let's focus on this part. Which part? This thing here, this thing here, this thing here, and here. As you can see, this is 140 and this is 40, and they are on the same side. These two are the interior angles on the same side of the transversal. So those angles are called interior consecutive angles, right? And as you can see, their sum is equal to 180 degree. Okay, so angle FEC plus angle ECB is equal to 180 degree. We are getting, why? Because it is 140 and this is plus 40. They are equal to 180 degree, right? So again, as I can say, sir, interior consecutive angles are supplementary. It means these two lines are parallel. Okay, so using converse theorem, as interior consecutive angles are supplementary, earlier we have got what? Interior alternate were equal. Now here, since interior consecutive angles are supplementary, that means the lines are parallel. If lines are parallel, interior consecutive angles are supplementary. If angles are supplementary, interior consecutive angles are supplementary, that means lines are parallel. So which two lines are parallel? Now we got CD is parallel to EF. Second. Now see here, AB is parallel to CD. Okay, so AB is a line and CD is parallel to it. Then CD is parallel to another line EF. So can I say that AB and EF will also be parallel? Yes. So I can say, sir, AB is parallel to CD is parallel to EF. So from here I can get my result that AB is parallel to EF. AB is parallel to EF. So converse theorem is very important. I will just tell you what is it. Converse theorems are nothing but they are saying the opposite. If lines are parallel, corresponding angles are equal. If corresponding angles are equal, lines will be parallel. Okay, so this is how we will be solving it. And now, this is your homework question. You have to find out the value of X in the following figure if this AB is parallel to CD. Okay, this is the X here. It is 55. This is 50. So this is your homework. Okay, this is your homework. I am showing you again this thing. Okay, this is 55. This is 55. And this is 50. You have to find out value of this X if this AB and CD they are parallel. If this AB and CD they are parallel. Okay. So this is all from my side in today's class, and I hope all of you enjoyed it. Bachon, do download Vedantu's app. you are getting their free doubt solving facility, live classes by top teachers, okay, their schedule, free study material and practice test as well. So much benefit you're getting in a single app. So you can like practice whatever questions you want. Many classes schedules are also shared there. So do download Vedantu's app, then get your free session downloads. PDF also you can get downloaded through that app. The free sessions which you are attending, you can get the download, you can get the PDF of that session as well, okay, and then you can join the Telegram group for class 9th and 10th, specially created for class 9th and 10th. And like, share and subscribe to this channel. Give me a like. I'm just hoping for 150 likes. Let us see whether we'll be able to reach there or not. Okay, it's all up to you. Let's see. Okay, like, share and subscribe this video. Anyone who wants to reach me there, you can reach me at gopal.paliwal@vedantu.com. okay, you can reach me at this side. Okay, so good night bachcho, bye bye. I hope all of you enjoyed today's session, and I'll be back on Wednesday with the second part of the series. And till then, see you soon. Yep, chalo, bye bye, good night. Yep, bye.